Hello and welcome back. On the last episode, we were left off in the care of a dragon who had just admitted to killing Bunny, but claimed that Bunny killed Horse. Mouse, Rooster's currently with Snake. Dog is missing and Monkey is tied up. Everyone else, I believe, is dead. I do not feel safe. I feel like we've been left in the company of someone who... Well, we know they are a killer, they've admitted to killing Bunny, but I feel like that is a lie of who they have only killed. Out of all the pairs that have been made, obviously Dog was on his own, he's missing. Monkey was tied up. Rooster was with Ox, Ox is dead. We were with Tiger, no wait, we weren't. We were with Pig, Pig was shot, then we were with Bunny, and Bunny was with Tiger. Both of them are now dead. Basically, Rooster and I seem to be the only two, besides Monkey, the only two who were moving around to be innocent. I don't trust Snake and Dragon. Yeah, so I guess it's time to find out whether or not we actually are safe or not. So, was he the other traitor? Oh, what was he? Was he? Of course. Could I see his tablet then? Ah, that. I accidentally got broken when I was beating the crap out of him. My bad. Accidentally? Likely story. I froze. I was with Bunny when Sheep was killed. And when Tiger was killed. He could be the culprit behind all of this. But could Dragon? If we're looking for somebody who could break Sheep's windpipe, who could beat Tiger in a fight, and could land a blow on Horse, our options would be limited. But Dragon was the one who could still fit that profile. Okay, could it be? Why? Well, Dragon was the one holding a gun right now. Smart move. Don't call it out. Wasn't really a time to bring up my theory. Yeah. Otherwise, well, okay. Could you go to the cafeteria for now? I'm still trying to gather everyone, so we could clear everything up. Sure. I'll do that. At least she's not shooting us. A very calmly. Dragon walked out of the room and made her way to the cafeteria. I saw her start talking to Monkey, who at this point must have been very out of the loop. Alright, no matter what I did next, I needed more people. Snake and Rooster had long enough, and Rooster's dead, most likely, bet you. I bet anything. I went to the nearest staircase and made a trek up to the third floor built. These stairs felt so long. I'd been running up and down them for so long. But it wasn't long at all, was it? This has been happening incredibly quickly, thinking about it. I made my way up to the third floor, and I felt weary, because Rooster's dead. I was expecting something bad to happen, which is why when I opened the classroom I almost felt like laughing. I of course didn't. It was just so absurd. There stood Snake over Rooster's bloody corpse. His arms caked in blood. Snake, really? What the hell, Snake? I sense that you're upset. What the hell, Snake? Okay, hear me out. You have a very brief amount of time. Before I get to where we're going, I have a few things. It was a story, he should have at least heard the footsteps of somebody running away. After thinking about it more, the blood thing wasn't much of it wouldn't matter much if he cut the throat up from behind and was careful about it. I searched through the classroom and found a bloody letter opener hastily stuffed behind the text box. The same letter opener currently lying next to Rooster's dead body. I'm getting there, relax. Okay. Okay, perhaps not the best advice, just let me finish. When I showed Rooster the letter opener, he immediately lunged at me, snatching it from me. I say all of this it somehow shows a very reasonable assumption that Rooster possesses the desperate personality. Oh, you know, the same story that Bunny seemed to have told everyone. Not Bunny, Dragon, about Bunny. I'm sad to say that Rooster does not, in fact, possess the desperate personality. God damn it, Snake. Listen, when he grabbed the letter opener, I saw a killing intent in his eyes. So, out of pure instinct, I grabbed a nearby textbook and hit him with it at the side of the head. And from the looks of things, there you grabbed the nearby pen and stabbed him in the side of the throat. Yes. He's admitting it. I can't really fault him for that. Snake. It was an honest mistake. Really? That's the claim he's going with. It was murder. It was murder. One could reasonably argue self-defense. Fair enough. If what you're saying holds true. One could say, if they were an idiot. Now, there's no need to be rude. You killed someone. I'm pretty sure that's pretty rude. I don't even... How does it keep happening? Why is it still happening? By the tone of your voice, I presume more victims have shown up. Horse and Bunny, Dragon killed them. She did? Well, she killed Bunny. I don't know about Horse. But I'm assuming she's the traitor. I have doubts about that. You do? She was partnered up with me, remember? Which means I very much doubt she had the opportunity to commit all those murders. I mean, the pig murder took place on the first floor, in the 5th round. Yeah? Then yes, she simply could not have done it. And then in that case, was it Bunny? But no, he should still have an alibi too. My mind was starting to spin. I needed to keep my feet on the ground as hard as it was. You're just going to get arrested for this, you know, right? Oh, Mouse, you no need to be so dramatic. Surely we can work something out. I feel like Snake's about to kill us. This can all be erased through the chaos of the darkness. The truth can be written by our survivors. Someone else said that. Unless it was him earlier, but I feel like that was said before. I don't know if it was this timeline or another one. Something was off in the back of my mind, but for now I need to keep pressing forward. Gary is still the meeting space. Alright, I'll head there now. Oh no, we'll head there now. I'm not going to let people go off on their own anymore. A fair request. To be fair, Snake did ask Rooster to stay behind, so it doesn't really add up. And so, with Rooster very much inside my line of sight, I made my way down to the cafeteria. There was Dragon and Monkey, who was still tied up, and there was no... Oh, so there you are. And there was no Dog. Where's Dog? Dog's dead somewhere. Monkey. Seeing a familiar face triggered an exhaustion that had been holding back to catch me all at once. Mouse, I was worried for you. It appears you're doing an awful lot on your own. That can't be healthy. Yeah, well, dying also isn't healthy, but I'm trying to stop it as best I can. You're doing a real good job of that. Hey. Also, I've realised that Pig's tablet was destroyed with the gunshot. Oh, Ken. Breathe, Mouse. Remember what I taught you. Breathe. That's right, how could I forget? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Right now, there's only 4 of us here. And one of us can't survive. A perilous situation, to be sure. There's one person besides us who's still alive, at least as far as we know. Dog. Figured a shady person like him would stick around. There's a lot we need to go over, and before we can do that, I'd like to have him here. So, what's going to happen? Snake, Dragon, you stay with Monkey, and the 3 of you can... the 3 of you need to an eye on each other, and an eye out of the distant threats. I'm going to find Dog, alive or dead. Now, is he sure about this? No, because Monkey's going to end up dead now. Well, Monkey's going to die either way. Given everything that's happened, I'm finding Dog. One way or another. I respect that. I respect it. Good luck, Mouse. You two can show. You two start off this game fighting each other, and now you two are working together to commit murders. How killing games work. Both their statements felt pretty hollow to me, but it wasn't much as I could do about it. Was leaving those 3 to themselves and wandering off to the school alone a good idea? Nope, probably not. It's not. But was I... Yeah, you're the only one left, Mouse, really. Everyone else is dead. Let's say... right, so Dragon had the gun, so Dragon killed Pig, Horse, Sheep, Tiger. Right, so we'll do it the other way. Snake just killed Ox and Rooster. That's what he's only killed 2. And there's, what, 4 of us left? So there's 8 dead bodies. So that means Dragon killed 6 bodies. Well, actually, no. Snake could have killed Dog. We don't know that. At least 5 bodies for... that's the kill count so far. 5 bodies for Dragon, 2 for Snake, and a possible, combined 1 for the. People were dying left and right with no apparent reason. It was a complete loss. Yeah, at this point, they could just admit to, you know, that dog is dead, kill Mouse, and then, you know, keep Monkey tied up. Couldn't think of what the best thing to do was, so I was doing this. I started looking around for the first floor where dog might be, but perhaps I expected I couldn't find him. Why would I be able to? Because his body's been disposed. That would mean something was that would mean something was going right in the goddamn hellscape of the school. This long sixth round was started to come to a close, and I found a nearby classroom to input my action. After being sure that dog was nowhere to be found on the first floor, I decided to head back to the cafeteria and make sure nothing had happened. And something had happened. Monkey's dead. Monkey. What happened? Why? Why did this? I couldn't vocalize my oncoming breakdown, but it was pretty obvious what I was referring to. After in front of a tied-up monkey, dragon stayed motionless on the floor. Hold on. Oh, in front of a tied-up monkey, dragon and snake laid motionless on the floor. The tablets, both the form between them, blood flowed from their collars. This wasn't murder, this was an execution. I wish I could tell you, Mouse. I truly do. I mean, this is pretty scarring for me as well. Monkey, what happened? Did they kill each other? Because apparently it was execution. Well, not that it would matter for long. But you must know something. You're sitting right there. It was pretty standard at first. Two were arguing over some insanities. I had my eyes closed and I was doing some meditation. The situation sort of necessitated for it. And then, all of a sudden, I heard them cry out in pain. Their cause, they were... Monkey began to choke. She struggled to look me in the eyes. I realized I wasn't the only one who'd broken down by all this. Right, so... There are 9 victims to be confirmed, 1 missing, and 1 soon to die. Mouse will currently be the only survivor at this rate. I have to assume that there was some sort of major trinket at work here. Oh, if that was the case, then Dog could still be alive. That really is the only explanation I could fathom. A major trinket, of course. Of course the major trinket would still kill Snake and Dragon. The Kafka's poison. Is someone been... Who... oh... Dog killed sheep, found the Kafka's poison, and then he's been killing everyone. And the preset, the preset options were other people, and obviously people panicked and doomed them. Damn it! I should have asked them both more questions when I had the chance. And now, Mouse, this isn't advice I should be giving to you, but. I think you need to go on the offensive. Okay, I thought you were going to say, like, kill me or something. I was going to really be on edge on that one. What do you mean? Well, if I understand everything right, then it must be Dog that used the major item to kill Dragon and Snake. Yeah, okay. I guess I was wrong. He's the only one else alive, right? He should be. We've seen, Pig, Rooster, Ox. Honestly, I feel like as soon as Ox dies, everything goes to hell, really. Ox seems to be, like, it's like Horse is like, right, Ox keeps everyone together. Horse keeps himself and sheep together. And Monkey, when obviously they're in a group. Dragon keeps Mouse together when, on the off chance it's a timeline. Dog and Bunny keep themselves together. Tiger tries to keep everyone together, but fails. Whereas Ox is literally the stone that we need to actually keep everyone together. He's the only one else alive, right? Why did he keep us alive? Then this must be the desperate. He must be... No, he has the defeated personality. Pig has the desperate. But then again, no one else had the gun besides... Mouse. Not Mouse, Bunny. Not Mouse. Not Bunny. Dragon. There we go. Got there on the 3rd attempt. And this seems to be pretty desperate. I say we need to pair up. I said we need to needed to pair up and look for what happened. One person who wasn't, who's been alone this whole time, seems to be able to take people out one by one. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. Both Dragon and Snake were a bit confused when they ended up killing the other people out of paranoia and confusion. But Pig, Sheep, Tiger, Horse, Ox, Dragon and Snake. I believe there's one suspect left. Two suspects left. Mouse. Can't be serious, can you? I know you're scared, but please, take him out of yourself to consider. I'm on your side. Yeah, you have, and you've been tied up. And I've been tied up this whole time. It's impossible for me to do anything. I'm not talking about you, Monkey. I'm talking about Brian. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I got scared there. I thought you was going to accuse Monkey again. This whole thing, it's nonsense. He must have brought us here, and then trapped us as he snuck around the school and began to off us one by one. He's the true murderer. Mouse, you're not thinking clearly. And that's understandable. It's an unclear situation. But the Brian I knew would never do that. Would the Brian you knew host a death game like this? Yes, he would. Okay, she's open about it. He was unwell, Mouse. I said as much. But this whole design, I see him in this. It's incredible, really. How much it fits him in a horrific way. Don't get me wrong. But as dark and vengeful and motivated as he might have been, Brian always felt a sense of fairness. There's no way he'd break his own rules to do that, Mouse. Yeah, that's true. It's just murder if it's not a fair game. You know, fair chances. That's why, obviously, in other timelines, he's let us out. Unfortunately, though, that's surprisingly, he hasn't concealed. I don't know if he's intentionally concealed his identity or not, because obviously we could be calling him Brian. We don't even know if it is Brian or not. I don't think he has it in him to commit murder himself. Just to put the pieces into place and let them topple over on their own. So then it's dog. Breathe. Thinking about it rationally, Monkey made sense. My need to pin it on an unexplained third party was irrational, but there was no evidence to suggest something like that. Dog was the obvious culprit. I don't know why we're accusing Dog, but you know, it makes sense. I obviously didn't expect that. I expected him to be just dead somewhere. I wasn't expecting Snake and Dragon to be dead. I thought it had to be a 2 versus 1. So now, Mouse, you have to act. If he has some sort of major trinket, he could remotely execute people, then you can't just wait here. Odds are the trinket has some sort of requisites required to execute someone. It's not all powerful, but it doesn't mean you can wait him out. You need to strike first. I know, but make the school explode? Even if he was coming after me to kill someone, it's not going to be pretty, but it's necessary. After this is all over, you can't forget about it all. The chaos and the darkness of this race will erase what happened here. The truth will be written by the survivors. Why are we all saying it this time? Or survivor, I suppose. That's true. There's only 3 of us left. And you're going to die no matter what. It'll be hard to live on alone. I mean, you know, the mouse wins the race. The dog comes 11. You know, unfortunately, the monkey was always helpful in the story. The monkey helped build a raft with the rooster and the sheep. But you'll have to do it, Mouse. The idea that Dog was the traitor, he'd killed all of us. No, he didn't. He just killed all of us to make it. Because I don't know why, but that seems to be his common agenda. If I can't survive, no one can. Because he's done that before. So I should deal with him first, right? Right, yes. Save, obviously. Common sense. I don't need this anymore, so save. Yeah. Right. Of course. To be strong, I had to survive. Okay, then. It's simple self-defense. He killed 9 people. I'm not going to let him make it 10. Monkey anxiously tapped her fingers on the side of the chair. Yes, Mouse, you're right. Your father would agree. This is the correct decision. It's a shame, but it has to be done. Could I suggest, Mouse, that you grab a pistol from Dragon's corpse? Why don't we just also let Monkey out? This should give you a major advantage. Right, good thinking, Monkey. I still don't know why she's not wearing shoes. Like, obviously it looks like she's wearing pajamas, but like... Because I guess it shows that we were kidnapped at different times. Because, you know... Everyone seems to be in business uniforms. Or, like, casual clothing, in Dragon's case. Like, you know... Like, just... everyday clothes. Whereas Monkey seems the only one has been wearing clothes that you wear at a night time. I woke up with the horrific sight and and did the accursed act of rummaging through the dead body. Sure enough, there was the pistol. And with it, I summoned the resolve. Does it have a code on it? Because if it has a code on it, then I was here to bring back my sanity. And to do that, I need to kill the killer madness, kill Dog. And of course, to do that, I need to find him. First floor was covered, so I left the second floor and the third floor. I had no basis to suspect he'd be on. He'd be on the one or the other. So I decided to start checking the third. Yeah, check your way down. Luckily, I stumbled across him soon enough. He was sitting lazily on the couch on the student commons area. In that moment I saw him, I raised my pistol at him. Whoa, okay, so you are alive. Okay then. Guess I was wrong. Okay, cool. Mouse, what are you doing? The question is, what are you doing, Dog? A lot of stuff, if I'm being honest. I'd imagine you're talking about something in specific. Stop playing with the games. You've killed 9 people. You don't get to joke around. 9 people. Whoa, good job me. That's the first time I'm hearing about it, though. Oh, okay. Yeah. I do oddly, I trust him with that. I trust that he's innocent. His expression didn't falter. Was Dog telling the truth? No, focus. Nonsense, you're the only one who could be. I mean, I have to imagine that's wrong, but I can tell you, based on your expression, that you're not changing your mind. Right. And so, you're determined to kill me before I kill you. Yes. By shooting me. Yes. Ha! Shooting me with the gun that has the safety on. Full play. We'll see how it plays out. Safety on? My lack of knowledge around guns was biting me in the behind. My eyes darted to the weapon in my hands, and obviously that was the... Yep. And in that instant, Dog made a blistering quick move. Before I could do anything, he pulled out the pistol from behind his back and shot me in the stomach. Oh, okay. He had another pistol? I tried to hold on and to fire back at the aim, but I didn't have time in me. Soon I collapsed to the floor. I feel like the floor was just getting cold, wet around me. I could feel my life slipping from me. And I could hear the anonymous voice apologizing from beyond my vision. He wouldn't be apologizing if he did this, I don't think. Well, he probably was. Man, I just meant to hit your shoulder to disarm you, you know? Yeah, I believe you. Too bad that I'm a bad shot. My bad. Really, this is on me. Why do I trust Dog? Because I trust him. I trust him that he's innocent. God damn it, Mouse. That was the last thought that crossed my mind before the grip of my consciousness slipped away. 10 diamonds. Mouse confronting Dog is a bad idea for a number of reasons. Chief among of them being that Mouse is horrible at confrontations. She's not heartless or skilled enough at make the initiative in a situation like that. Had she only fired first, talk later, things would have turned out much better. But that's not her nature. And also, it won't happen until a new route must be found. Okay. So we're supposed to say no. Wrong. Maybe if Dog was this monster, I'd be justified in striking first. But is Dog really behind it all? I would assume so. After that, he's the only one left, right? Just because he's the only one left doesn't mean he did it. I mean, it makes sense. It makes it more likely that you just can't ignore the evidence just to fit in the narrative. And the evidence just doesn't add up for Dog being the killer. Why only use a gun when killing Pig and Horse? He certainly doesn't seem to be the type to crush a windpipe or beat a tiger in a straight-up fight. I could see him beating Tiger in a fight, but it would take, obviously, effort, and he doesn't like to do that. Why would he leave the pistol in the library? Dragon and Snake went wrong. Weren't wrong that Bunny and Rooster responses were suspicious. It's just, it doesn't fit. Maybe, but I just couldn't think of anything is definitive. Doug might just be deceptively competent. At any rate, if it wasn't, then it has to be someone already dead, right? But who? Bunny, Rooster, Dragon, Snake? Well, I should start from the beginning, right? Sorry. I needed to really think things through. The whole world started to break when Pig was killed. If I wanted to piece things back together, I need to start there. So then, the person who killed Pig, Dragon, because Dragon had the gun, and just claims that Bunny and Horse had it, right? Yeah. Bunny and Tiger have an alibi. Rooster and Ox have an alibi. Horse and Sheep, alibi. So that leaves only these two. Dragon had the gun. It had to be Dragon, most certainly. Dragon, then. Too much fits. She was able to choke out Sheep, beat Tiger, and attack Horse. She got the experience of a calculating killer. She is pretty smart, yeah. She's unaccounted for a lot of time. And she's even confessing to killing Bunny. But Snake gave an alibi for Pig's murder to Dragon of his own volition. Is there any reason he'd do that if Dragon was the killer? There isn't, is there? No, none I can see. Mouse. I know you don't want to accept the easy answer, but Dog being the culprit just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I guess, yeah, but that doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense, I didn't want to... It seems like the only option. Doug was the true culprit. Okay, then. It's simple self-defense. He killed 9 people, and this is skip. So this is the wrong answer. So who is it? So who are we supposed to pick, then? If it's wrong. Is it Snake? Alright, hold on. Yeah, we'll save here. Saves. That means if we get it wrong, since we have so many choices. Oop, gotta ignore this. Save again. Okay. Alright, I think it's Snake. Snake, perhaps. You're accusing Snake? He did kill Rooster and he admitted as much. True. But it's not as though the running evidence fits, does it? Snake was unable to commit much of the murders, both in terms of ability and opportunity. Plus, he's lying dead right now. She was right. No, you want to... But it doesn't make more sense. Yeah, I guess it does make sense. Dog is the true culprit. Okay. So, nope. So Dragon and Snake are innocent? If they're innocent, then it has to be... Oh, no. Is it a horse? No, well, Rooster, let's try. Had to be Rooster, right? Rooster? That's a surprising answer. It surprised me too. I'm going by the process of elimination. It has to be him. Rooster's reaction... Oops, sorry. Rooster's reaction to Snake was pretty much the admission of guilt. I mean, there's no other way to take it. Oh, I keep skipping it. I don't know, I'm getting, yeah, Rooster's reaction. I mean, there's no other way to take it than how Snake did, right? So therefore, the Rooster's the traitor behind it all. But Ox did not vouch for his location. The two should have been together when Pig was shot. Surely Ox had no reason to lie. Okay, that's true, it's true. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay. Who we... Dog's the true culprit. Okay. So it's not Rooster. Sheep? Sheep's the... Sheep? Yeah, Sheep's the only one that makes sense. Height matches, modus operandi matches. Most importantly, she doesn't have an alibi for when Pig was killed. In fact, we have a split confirmation that she wasn't around when Pig was killed. She went to kill Pig, and I don't know why, but perhaps she was the other traitor. But if she was the other traitor, the mouse, then why'd she end up dead? I'm getting that. The mistake here is thinking that the act was in one individual, rather than a sequence of isolated incidents. Next comes who killed sheep. Okay, and the calves is poison. Knowing that what we did, it was only likely suspect could be Tiger. Perhaps you figured out sheep killed pig, although I have no idea. By judging by sheep's cause of death, the information of the other suspect. Okay. Had the Tiger enters the library and kill sheep. She thinks sheep is still alone, but Horse is actually searching some areas as sheep. His library is just the other room. And when he returns to the scene, he is enraged, and a brawl from Tiger ensues. Horse winds up the victor. Horse kills Tiger. And there's only one thing that makes sense. Then Horse checks Tiger's tablet and discovers that she's not the traitor. Maybe he fears that what will happen if he admits to killing someone who wasn't a traitor, and maybe it comes up to lie about being hit over the head. Would have saved her behind a whole lot of trouble if he just he was just up front then, whatever. I don't know exactly what's going on, though his head, I will never. Going through his head, but whatever the motive, he doesn't fess up to the kill, so Bunny and Horse are left to their own devices. Now, Bunny is awfully suspicious, of course, continues to investigate, and there he finds the science pistol which he somehow had to begin with on her body. And with that, judging by the fact that a Horse was shot in the back of the head, maybe something went something like this. Perhaps Bunny asked to check on Horse's head and examine the supposed wound. When he looked and saw no injury, his suspicion of Horse being the traitor were confirmed. He knew that if that Horse was the traitor, the best chance of it he'd get, so right there and then he fired. Upstairs, I just informed Rooster and Ox about the mysterious death going on. And one of those two men, and for one of these two men, this is an opportunity. I don't know why Rooster had decided to kill Ox. Rooster, goddammit! Why the dumbest one of us have to kill the smartest one of us? But I'm guessing for some reason unrelated to the game, it was a personally motivated kill. It just happened that as much as Snake deduced, a quick slash to the throw the neck from behind. Rooster decided to use the Chaos Sword's advantage and pin it on the other murderers. Unfortunately, the Snake would later see through the ruse, and when Rooster tried to get away, Snake wouldn't hesitate to push punish the guilty party. Meanwhile, Dragon walks into the scene of the Bunny. Bunny tries to placate Dragon to show Horse's tablet, providing he was a traitor, but Bunny was in the right. When Horse tablet proves otherwise, this comes to a shock to both Dragon and Bunny. Bunny realizes Dragon's ill intent, perhaps killing intent right away. Maybe he tried to pull the gun on Dragon for Placebo to buy time for him to explain himself. Whatever the motivation, the results in a misunderstanding, and Dragon ends things right there and then and there. I see. That all makes sense. Well reasoned as usual, Mouse. But I must ask, what about Dragon and Snake's death? Surely they were caused by a major item trinket, no? No, I don't think they were. After all, if I'm right, Dogs had no part in these proceedings. He has no reason to target these two. Okay, I'm leaving that here, because we're getting to the point where Dog being innocent, and he's just vibed and just let everything go along, and everyone else has killed each other. And yeah, so we'll have to figure it out on the next time. Yeah, so thank you for stopping by, and hopefully see you there. With that, goodbye.